Have you ever noticed how your mind seems to completely change the moment you lie down in bed? During the day, you handle your responsibilities, you talk to people, you solve problems, you move through your routine. But at night, something shifts. Suddenly, old thoughts appear, small worries feel bigger, and situations that didn't seem important during the day start replaying over and over in your mind. You try to sleep, but your mind refuses to slow down, and a question begins to form. Why does this happen exactly when I'm trying to sleep? Is it anxiety? Is it stress building up from the day? Or is something deeper happening inside your brain? Because the truth is, this nighttime anxiety isn't just emotional. There is a very clear neurobiological explanation behind it. And once you understand this mechanism, something important changes. In this video, you'll discover why your thoughts become louder at night, the silent mistake that makes your brain switch into worry mode when you lie down, and a simple shift that can begin calming your mind before sleep. And in a moment, I'll also explain why the silence of the night can amplify thoughts you barely notice during the day. If your mind becomes the noisiest place in your life exactly when you need peace the most, this video may completely change the way you understand your nights, because the problem might not actually be your anxiety. It may simply be how the human brain behaves when the world slows down. Many people believe they experience nighttime anxiety because they overthink, but that's not exactly what's happening. During the day, your brain is surrounded by stimulation, conversations, work, notifications, noise, light. All of this constantly pulls your attention outward. Your mind stays busy responding to the environment around you. But when you lie down in bed, something important happens. The environment becomes quiet. And when external stimulation decreases, the brain naturally shifts attention inward. This is known as the brain's introspective mode. It's when the mind begins processing experiences, emotions, and concerns that were pushed aside during the day. In other words, night doesn't create thoughts, it simply reveals thoughts that were waiting for space to appear. And in a moment, you'll understand why your bed itself can become a trigger for this mental process. There's another common myth, the idea that the brain should simply turn off the moment you decide to sleep. Biologically, that's not how the brain works. Your mind needs a gradual transition between two states, alertness to recovery. During this transition, certain brain regions remain highly active. One of the most important is the amygdala, the part of the brain responsible for detecting potential threats. When you're tired, this system can become more sensitive. This means neutral thoughts may suddenly feel concerning. A small uncertainty can feel like a major problem, and a simple memory can carry a much stronger emotional weight. That's why many people say something interesting. During the day, this didn't feel like such a big deal. And that's true, because the brain processes emotions differently when it's fatigued. And in a moment, you'll see another invisible factor that intensifies this even further. If this insight is already helping you understand your mind more clearly, consider joining the Well State community. Here, we transform complex ideas about psychology, mental health, and well-being into practical understanding that helps you live with more clarity, balance, and emotional resilience. There is something fascinating about the human mind. It doesn't like empty space. When the environment becomes quiet and stimulation disappears, the brain automatically begins filling that space. That's why thoughts seem to appear out of nowhere when you lie in bed. But in reality, your brain is simply trying to organize unresolved experiences. It revisits conversations, analyzes decisions, simulates possible future scenarios. In neuroscience, this is known as offline mental processing. It plays a crucial role in memory, learning, and emotional regulation. The problem begins when this process shifts into repetitive worry, and there's a very specific reason why this often happens in bed. Over time, the brain may start associating the bedroom with thinking instead of sleeping. But before explaining how to break this cycle, there is one final element that makes nighttime anxiety even stronger. During the day, your mind uses many strategies to manage difficult emotions: distraction, task focus, social interaction, constant stimulation. But at night, those defenses fade. And when they fade, emotions that were pushed aside during the day can finally surface. Not because you are weak, not because you don't know how to handle anxiety, but because your brain has finally found space to process what accumulated during the day. This completely reframes nighttime anxiety. It's not necessarily a signal that something is wrong. Often, it's simply a brain trying to organize emotional experiences. And understanding this can be deeply freeing because it means the goal isn't to force your mind to stop thinking. The real goal is to create conditions where the mind can slow down naturally. Maybe your mind isn't sabotaging your sleep. Maybe it's trying to communicate something. Thoughts that appear at night are often fragments of experiences that never had space during the day. And when you understand this, something shifts. Your bed stops feeling like a battlefield against your own mind and instead becomes a place of transition between the movement of the day and the restorative silence of the night. Healthy sleep doesn't begin when you close your eyes. It begins with how you allow your mind to slow down, with less pressure, less resistance to thoughts, and more understanding of how your brain actually works. Because when you understand your mind, you stop being controlled by it. And if you want to go deeper into what may be silently interfering with your sleep, there is another video on the channel that connects perfectly with what you learned here. Watch now, What's Really Destroying Your Sleep, and you do it every day. In that video, you'll discover hidden habits that quietly damage your sleep quality, often without you even realizing it. That video is appearing on your screen right now. See you there.